Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is me, Megan, and I'm here to talk bookish with you because it's time for another round of library book predictions, number 5. So here we are with the next 5 books on the list, and let's just get right into it. This is actually a really good way of knowing how many times I go to the library in a year because I actually don't keep track of it every year. So the fact that I'm like, oh, this is number 5. I've been to the library 5 times this year. That's kind of cool. So let's keep it running. Alright, so to start us off, book number 1 is The Consuming Fire by John Scalzi. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. So this is book number 2 in the Imperial, what is this trilogy called? Hold on. The Interdependency Sequence. That is what the trilogy is called. So I read The Collapsing Empire in my last predictions. So this is book number 2. I mean, I've already started reading it. Oops. I mean, I had all week to film this and I decided that I was going to film it late. Oops. So when I got it, I was really surprised with how small it is. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but I mean, the first one wasn't that big either. But I mean, it's a decent 313 pages, so I'm excited to find out what happens after what happened in the first book, because it kind of ended on a cliffhanger because their galaxy and how like they move from planet to planet basically is collapsing. So this is them coming to the conclusion, or not coming to the conclusion, but finding out that, oh crap, like they actually have to do something about it. So I'm hoping to get some really good world building in this one, since this is a trilogy, and I hope doesn't fall victim to second book syndrome. And my second book is Driven by Marcelo Di Cintillo, The Secret Lives of Taxi Drivers. So this is on the long list for the Canada Reads, nominated Canada Reads 2022. This is a nonfiction book, and just judging by the cover of it, I'm wondering if it's his like stories about being a taxi driver. I'm like, I bet you they have so many stories, so I'm actually really intrigued by this, so I can't wait to get to it. Third book on my list is, guys, I did it. It's 99 Lies by Rachel Vincent. So if you watched my other video, you'll know that I didn't like 100 hours, but I just couldn't help myself, and I needed to know how it ended. So, the tag on the front says truth is relative. So, and it's chunky, but I'm hoping it's as fast paced as the first book was, so that I can read it really quickly, because yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I do want to know how it ends. And I'm probably going to hate read it. I look forward to the good times. Why am I like this? I don't know. And then the fourth book is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. So she's the author who wrote Girl on the Train. I read that book when it came out in like 2015. I think that's when it came out. And I mean, I remember liking it. I mean, I remember I had very strong feelings about the main character. She annoyed me. And I always get Girl on the Train and Gone Girl like intertwined in my mind, because I have the same feelings for both of them, where I just hated the main character. I mean, the author was she's really good at writing characters that you just want to hate. So I'm interested to see what Into the Water brings. So, because I hated I'm wondering if I'm gonna have another hate to love character. I'm not sure. I mean, there's like one word. Oh, I can't see it. But there's like little one words on the back that describe this. Oh no, it describes Girl on the Train. I lied. It's not for this book. It's for Girl on the Train. Because I was like, oh, suspenseful. Oh, okay. I know nothing about this book, by the way. It's been out since like 2017. I still have no idea what it's about. So, it's about someone in water, apparently. So, I'm intrigued. Secrets can pull you under. Interesting. I look forward to this one. And then the last book, I'm also really looking forward to. This one I'm hoping to be like a good, like, close to 5-star read for me, because I love this series. This series is amazing. So it's The Deepest of Secrets by Kelly Armstrong. So this is like the 7th book in the Rockton novel series. Is it 7? Something like that. Where is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this is 7. Look at that. My memory is so great. So basically, this series takes place in the Yukon in a camp, or don't want to call it a campsite. It's like a little village for people who are basically under witness protection, and they go there because they've gotten into trouble in their real lives and need to escape, and they go there and they don't have a real name, like they don't take their real names with them, and there's a little city has formed there, and but bad things still happen there, and like murders happen there, like drugs, like all sorts of crazy things happen in this small town. And so each book something new happens, and each book our two main characters, like they have to go through different things, and like it's so interesting to see them how they work through them. And you can tell that Kelly Armstrong has a background in psychology, because the way she writes her characters, wow, they are so well developed. I'm like, wow, living inside their brains. I'm like, it's like living inside of the brain of a therapist, because they like therapize. Is that even a word? They like overanalyze. I wouldn't say overanalyze, but they analyze everything in their heads like a therapist would, and it's just really, really intriguing. I mean, not only is it these super fast paced because of just the plots alone, but yeah, the characters and their inner monologues. I'm like, I'm here for this. So I'm very excited to read this one. This is the latest one. It came out this year. So I'm excited. So if this doesn't come out like a 4 or a 5-star read, I'm going to be very sad. So that's that. This one, I'm like, I don't know, 3 or 4. 3 to 4 stars, I'm gonna say. This is gonna be a new thing. Maybe I'll decide how many stars I'm gonna give something. I'm hoping to give this at least 2 stars. If it gets more than that, I'll be very, very happy, but 2 stars at this point. I'm looking at a really like high, like, I want to rate this like a high 3, 4, maybe 5, just because like this is real life. Like sounds like it'd be really interesting. And then, ooh, I rated the first book 4 stars, so I'm looking for something similar. So I'm hoping like a good 3 to 4 stars. So these are my next books on my list to read. So I'm gonna lose my books. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you liked this, please like, subscribe, comment, do your thing, and I will see you in the next video where I talk about my actual thoughts on this. So until next time, bye guys!